Session 62. Oh, no, wait a minute.
No.
Session
69.
69.
That
And
can't be right.
I do promise that this is going to be the kinkiest of all sessions so far.
Really?
69!
It's session 69. I gotta.
Okay.
It's
All right.
it's my responsibility as the DM to make sure that this goes moistly.
Oh, okay.
We are on a river.
Yeah.
Yes. River of love, baby. Alright, last time we played, you guys had just crash landed in the Alexander on the partially repaired Fling with Quirky at the wheel. Yeah, then bunch of shit started happening. The pre-essence ascending to godhood was flying over the city out to the outer wall. You guys decided to beeline yourselves straight north up the Alexander, and as you did, there was the flitting of Black Hand individuals, just taking out loyal Darrens. Is that a cat?
No, that was me.
Oh, okay. I was like, I told you.
Oh, they're over here.
Yeah, and then the realization is Seema stopped a killing blow right at Magnus's face to say, these ones are okay, they're with us. And then was like, hi, nephew, haven't seen you in a while, to Kid Rose. And, yeah, you guys sailed upriver. Kind of propelled yourself upriver on your Fling using its outboard props. And then Magnus's stroke of genius was to, like, hey, we're going past a warehouse of crap anyway, and we're not really fitted up for a long journey. Let's fucking rob a warehouse. And then you guys robbed a warehouse. And Zodell got blown up a little bit.
A lot of it, and I loved it.
Yeah. You guys got some fire wine. You guys got some schematics for the steam... Fuck, I forgot to look up what those things are called. Steam cannons.
Steamboat Willies.
Steamboat Willies. That's a whole other thing. That's a book, actually. That's a book at bombs.
Oh, is that like automatons?
No.
No?
No, it's just a
Air genosis?
It's just a steamy boat ride.
Oh. Alright.
With lots of willies. And, yeah, closer to the end of the session, Chris and I discussed, too, Jada, after you guys landed at shore to go and raid this warehouse facility, absconded. She is no longer with you. Your crew is no longer with you, as I can't remember her name, old elven woman, transported via plants.
Sorsha. No.
Starts with an S.
Sidriel.
Sidriel, thank you, sir. A member of the Stemmed, the oldest member of the Stemmed. Like, she is 1 foot in the grave, basically. And she transported your guys' crew back to Calliope.
Oh, whoa.
After we paid them a lot of money.
Again, paid them a lot of money again. These are the most highly paid ship crew in the world, are on the dust at this point. And then you guys, we did a little bit of time fuffing. And over the course of the next 8 days, you managed to find yourself in possession of unguents.
So we can long rest?
Yes.
Okay.
You find yourself in possession of unguents that were then used in the ritual casting of the spell. What's it called? Reincarnate.
Reincarnate. What?
And
You eat a fry.
Trauma?
so,
How'd it taste, bud?
you loved it. And so can you guys just send a message to the group chat, just in case those two boys forgot we were using Discord tonight?
We did.
Okay.
But, I mean, re-sending it when...
Yeah.
I mean, Quinn said he was going to be late because he's in class again, so he's not going to be here till...
Yeah, Tate said he was definitely going to be here, so I just want to make sure he's not sitting on the wrong site. Yeah, and then the ritual, or the casting of Reincarnate did not take, as Merrick, to Arya's best guess, has decided, since everybody else in his life has betrayed him and left him for dead, his own assumed father killing him, that he would just stay with the woman he loved, who was also in the afterlife.
Or he's already been redrawn.
And you guys now, backtracking, have just sailed out of the northern mouth, the outer wall, of the capital city, New Derra.
no one has done it before, I will gentle repose Merrick's body.
I believe you had. That
Okay.
slows the decay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had definitely
10
done that.
days or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I have had 10 days to cast it, reincarnate.
I mean, if anybody had it over the course of like the couple days, could we have like done the reanimate like a couple questions and then he goes back down?
I mean, we still have his body.
Yeah, because we could
So
ask
this-
him.
yeah,
If,
Speak with the dead?
Yeah.
Sure.
Does that have to be? That doesn't have to be within a certain time period because you can speak
Yeah.
with the skeleton head if you wanted to.
And then I died. I just rewatched that the other night. I can't get enough of that movie.
yeah.
Yeah, it is technically. You guys get through the northern piece of the wall of New Derra, probably like noon on the 1st. You have his body. You have a bunch of supplies. Tate was very ecstatic that he got some fire wine back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Can anyone think of what we should ask Merrick?
If you could have 3 books on a desert island.
I'm not much of a reader.
I mean, is this before or after we?
Oh, way before. It
Oh.
takes you 8 days to find the engines to do the ritual.
Yeah, I basically attempted it on day 8, and now
Right.
we're
So
backtracking.
we're back on day
I
one.
wanted that little touching moment for the end, so we are just backtracking.
It's weird because I have to put myself in a mind that is like. I know he doesn't want to come back, but I can't say that. Are there any known weaknesses your dad has? I don't know.
Gambling.
Yeah, he just won 1,000. He just won 1,000-year gamble. So yeah, I'd say he's an addict.
Hey Gerard, this is called the deck of many things. You can just like.
Cut off.
Giving him the deck.
Of course, our luck.
You guys could
You'd
have
probably like release some sort of all-powerful being.
Probably.
You know,
I mean, he might anyway. But...
uh,
Any ideas, Matt?
I don't know. Do we want to ask anything about the Brotherhood? Fallback plans in case something happened to them?
yeah, where would Lessick have gone?
I mean, yeah, we could ask about, like...
Lessick is still with you guys.
Oh,
He's staying with Merrick's body.
right.
We could ask about... I guess we could just ask Lessick, too, about, like, other Brotherhood houses around the dust.
Yeah. Like,
Because then
safe
we
houses
know
and
that
stuff.
we have, like, a safe place to stay if we find them.
What,
that
what's
is,
the
but-
next like town we'd be going to?
See, that's what I forgot to do when I got home.
Ah,
The whole northern portion of the river, I forgot to name towns. I've got roads and towns drawn.
That's fine.
So
Well-
next northern, like large, like there's lots of small towns, small ports, little places like coves for people to dock their ships in. The next major city is, let's call it Gracchus.
Gracchus.
I guess that raises a point. If Lessick is with us, do we want to reanimate Merrick's head with him around? Is that a cool thing to do?
Also a very good point.
I mean, if we,
we
do
could
like,
ask permission, I guess.
if we do like skip ahead, like I feel like I'd rather, not in character, but I'd rather wait to ask him after we know he's not coming back, because I feel like that raises a lot more questions. And then at the moment before this, we were just like, yeah, we're gonna reanimate him, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like there's a super big need for questions initially.
Lessick and Riordan have a conversation in their sign language thieves can't. Lessick is a magic caster. He is not opposed to the idea of basically hearing his best friend speak once more.
Yeah. Does Lessick have anything that he would want to ask Merrick?
Lessick lets Riordan know to tell you all. Riordan Vamora.
British.
Yasua! Howley. I can't do fucking Brett's accent.
It's like a very
It's
light,
like-
It's
light
so-
British.
it's
Light
so-
British,
so-
Australian,
Yeah.
British.
I dig it a lot.
Yeah.
I imagine every elf from the Twilight Forest talks that just with that accent. Lessick ponders it for a little bit and then just slowly kind of spells out. He's like, I just want to know he's okay.
Fair enough.
Should maybe ask him if he has a preference to what kind of race he comes back as. Hopefully it's not half elf. That would be the worst.
We don't.
Agreed.
He doesn't have a choice of race.
Well, I'm just saying, if he gets like a crummy one, we could just kill him again.
That's pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
You're not wrong.
mulligan.
It just gets expensive.
Not spending
Not
a
the
grand
gold
on a
pop.
mulligan.
Yeah.
Sorry.
If I come back as a half elf, you're killing me. I'm killing myself. Not half elf.
What if you
anything
came
but
back as a goblin?
Slightly offended at that, but
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Come on.
He has cool
How's-
stuff already.
I was joking.
Yeah.
Like Lessick is just staring at you, just like, why?
Ah, I thought we were all harping on half elves. I don't know. Okay, they're not that bad. I was fine. They were bad.
Another point of, I guess, discussion would be, since we're already going north, did you want to go to your hometown, Magnus?
Well,
Since we're kind of on our way
my
that
hometown
way?
is actually more east than north.
I mean, it's not like
Well, we have
we
the
want to
fling
use the
now.
airship, but we can like
Well,
because I'm assuming it's closer than the Duke's.
let's focus on rescuing your friends. Then we can decide what we're gonna do from there.
Okay.
You guys discuss. I need a
I mean, we are still in.
picture.
Yeah, it is just along the river, so maybe it is good for now. Like we let the fling recharge while we just keep heading up north. Like we look like a normal vessel. Hey Quinn.
Hey, Quinn.
Hello.
You have not missed anything. We're
Okay.
We're just kind of discussing and recapping, so.
Mm-hmm.
Can't remember if I was here last week or not.
You were. You found out that you and you are cousins, right?
Oh,
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, first cousins 900 times removed.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, let's just focus on getting Zodel's friends, and then we can decide what we're gonna do from
We're
there.
gonna have to stop at.
Is that Q boy?
Yeah.
Yep. Nice. You got here way earlier than I thought, buddy.
Yeah, class got canceled actually.
Oh.
So
I mean,
finished
yeah.
up what I was doing and then.
I mean,
Nice.
yay and boo all at once.
You.
Chala, you're gonna get kicked out, bro. So loud.
Oh,
Dang.
There's a tater.
shoot! There he is. Damn.
Hello. Audio.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
The sexy gang is all here. What are you working on over
No,
there,
the
Zen?
carpet. It's just like right.
How is everybody?
Ugh.
Good. How are you?
I don't know. Don't worry about it.
Good.
Would you like a different chair?
No. The chair's not the problem. It's just the carpet is like slightly clipping the back leg.
Yeah.
I want to get over it, but then if I slide back, I'll go off the carpet. So it's whatever.
Long way to get there.
Chair issues over here.
Third word
All
problems.
good. I'm gonna be busy putzing around. I just got home. Just
Right
I'll be
before
around if you need me.
before-
Say my name.
before you go putz around, they're just having an important discussion right now about a point of order.
And that's what we decided.
Oh, okay, for sure.
What did you decide? I wasn't here for a decision.
No, we
Then
were.
we're gonna go back to Derelium.
We're in
In
Derelium still.
Back to the.
We were talking about
Derra.
reanimating Merrick's head and asking him questions, and we were just discussing what we should ask him. If you have any ideas.
If you want, I can go full Kratos and just attach him to my hip. Just have him like.
Good reference.
I can't think of any questions
All right.
off the top of my head,
I need to manage my spells to get it in.
but I will roll a dice, and if it's something,
What was it? A 1?
No, that's not.
a 9.
Tate,
I'm
also,
trying to decide what that means.
if you're going to use your new knuckle spikes, you have to attune to them and equip them. Last time I was in your inventory, I don't think they were.
I think same with the armor. I don't know if you have your armor on.
No, I was still naked from being a prisoner
Ah,
for a while, I think.
Oh, then you would have got way more fucked up in that fight with the pre-essence. Because your armor
I
class
don't
would
think I took any damage in that fight.
But if he saw you weren't wearing armor, he would have just been like, huh, AC of 10? That's easy. Because
Regardless.
you guys had met up with the rest of the crew, and you guys did go to Zodel's secret room to take a short rest, so I feel like you would have suited up.
Yeah, because Zodell did. And we all kind of equipped ourselves with all of our shit.
yeah. This is the
Well, I
first
probably meant to.
session he's here with his new
I must have
subdivision.
just
Motivational
missed him.
speech, picking, speak with dead.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
it's
since
This doesn't have to be all like this one day if you guys need a night.
we just left the city like a couple of hours ago, I need to rest and regain my spells and stuff. So, but yeah, we could definitely talk to the old
Biggie M.
Noggy in the morning.
Rarden's looking out up the river. Does that look like a volley of arrows coming off that big ship? Everybody make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, no.
Do I see it at least?
Yep.
Nice.
Dexterity save.
It's a nat 19
Nice.
on everybody.
Sail.
With a +4.
Yeah, on the fling, I'd say you can all be in close enough proximity to
Yeah,
Falconer.
for everyone.
Zoda.
25.
25. Falconer.
21.
21. Kinneros.
19.
Ooh, you just saved. Roston.
23.
23. Arya.
17.
Ooh, Magnus.
25.
Nice. And let's do Rarden. Nat 18, so that's,
Yeah.
that's a bunch.
Infinity.
Okay, you all take
45.
2d6 piercing damage. That's 9 piercing damage. If you made the save, you only take half.
So,
As you guys are still just in a big mechanical airship.
4?
Yeah, you saw it, so half. Yeah.
Round
Oh,
down.
and you saved, yeah, so 4, yeah.
Arrows are coming from the city.
From a ship that's seeing you in a big.
I thought we'd said to set down. We'd put everything away.
It's
It
still
still doesn't-
visibly an airship and not
Oh.
a ship.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a regular ship.
The rest
still.
of Derelium is still Derelium. The capital of Derra is now New Derra and is magic friendly. But they're doing a reverse Derelium. They're starting at the center and now spreading from there, just like the city did originally. So there's still a lot of Derran loyalists out there, and one of their man of wars is coming right at you guys.
Ram it.
Captain, should I take to the skies? Get us out of here.
Aye, aye, Quirky. Up and away.
Wait, he's captain? Wait, yeah, Yeah.
Yeah, because he's the only one that can fly this thing.
I flew it, remember?
She did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did. You did.
Quirky.
I've been learning how to fly this thing, haven't I? I thought no.
No,
I don't remember either.
No.
It was a while ago. It was before Horror Duel.
you don't speak Orcish.
The
so.
propellers kick up, and
Yeah, you know.
another volley of arrows
Yeah.
starts to come your way as the fling helicopters into the air. Everybody make a dexterity saving throw with advantage, because now the propellers are knocking a shitload of these arrows out of the air.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Got to beat a 12. This
Yeah.
was not as well aimed.
Dex save.
Dex save.
Dirty 20.
We still got +4.
Exactly
yeah.
12.
Nice.
We
Yeah,
win.
and you get it with advantage, so you can roll again. Hey,
That was with
that
20,
works.
24.
24. Okay,
Same.
so if you were lower than a 12, you take 1 point of piercing damage. As just like a stray arrow gets through the propellers. If you
Got a splinter.
Should we drop one of these new things on them?
Watermelons? What?
It doesn't have the firewine in it though.
Yeah.
Oh!
We've got some
Cannonball.
and we put them in the
We could put a vial in
Let
and then
it-
drop it down
just
and
drop
see
it
what
on.
happens.
Yeah, I just want to chuck it.
That feels like kicking your enemy when they're down.
This
Well,
one's-
yeah,
this
but
one's
they're
for
your
Merrick.
enemy. Can we? I wanna.
Oh, I was about to start doing Roston because I've been doing Roston so much recently, and it's mostly grunts. But I feel like if they were about to throw a cask of firewine over
Not a cask, a vial
One of those
in
things
the
in
cannonball
those
thing.
oh, the cannonballs! I totally forgot about the cannonballs. Yes,
Drop it on those motherfuckers.
they found some cannonballs. They're just like a lead ball, but you put a vial of firewine in it, and with normally like a breakable water portion, and it's just like a really terrible, terrible shrapnel bomb.
That's right.
Hell yeah.
And we have like 70 of them? Or how
Yeah,
many do we
you
You
have?
guys loaded up.
One of
Fuck
them.
load.
71 shredder mortar balls.
So while those are in the bag of holding, the magic carpet has to be out of the bag of holding, was what we
Yeah.
discussed.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
otherwise the bag is over encumbered.
Yeah.
And then it just starts vomiting blood and eating all your faces.
So who's throwing the ball?
All right, who's got the vial?
Probably Roston?
Yeah.
That Drex.
Yeah.
Roston, mate! You wanna fucking
Do I
bomb?
need
Do you wanna fucking bomb it?
Do I need to
Go ahead.
do I need to put a thing in a thing?
If you want, it's up to you. You probably have possession of most of the firewine, if not all of it.
I'm just distracted trying to pick my artificer thingamajig.
Oh, the subclass thing?
Yeah, I'll put one in. I'll make a note here and get rid of one later.
Cool?
1 ounce, I would assume.
An ounce will do it.
How much
too.
you want me to put in?
An ounce is enough to shrapnel the bomb. The radius would increase based off of the ounces of just like how far the shrapnel goes. Basically like a Darren Shatter bomb.
Sweet.
One it is.
Do it.
And because you guys don't have the custom vials with the 2 parts, the water and the firewine, you can basically just spit in that hole and then put the vial in on top because the glass is gonna spit in that hole.
Spit in a hole.
I told you it's episode 69. I'm gonna make it as dirty as possible. And you spit in that hole, and then you gently insert your vial, and then basically the glass will crack, the condom will break, and there will be
The magic
Massive
happens.
explosion.
penetration to like probably at least 20, 30 dudes.
Yeah, everyone gets pregnant.
Pregnant
Dan
with
and
death. All right, whoever's throwing this thing at the ship, who's still trying to fire at you, but the air current around your ship is battering most of these arrows aside, and the other ones are just kind of bouncing off the hull as you're up now, probably 200, 300 feet. Who's making the who's dropping the deuce?
Who wants the honor?
Austin, light him up.
What do I do?
Well, I was gonna say this always happens to you, but make a dex check.
I mean, all you gotta do is drop it, really.
You gotta aim it.
17.
Okay. Well, and first of all, good roll. Are we aiming at the deck of the ship or beside the ship?
Deck.
Deck of the ship.
Deck.
Okay. You drop
big
it with a
deck.
17. You absolutely hit.
Right,
It
that
kind of
big deck.
it sort of like swoops in off of the front of a sail, bounces, falls, and the water hits the firewine while it's still about 7 feet off the deck. So it doesn't just hit and explode half into the floor. It goes fucking everywhere. And
Hell yeah.
you guys can all make a perception check. Riordan automatically sees it. Oh, that's
17.
D10. You see it.
Insert crude and coarse Roston reaction voice line here. Ah.
Oof. That's
Dirty
bad.
20.
Okay, so that's I rolled a 1, a 3, and then a 10 on the D10, plus 5. So those 1, 3,
19.
19. Thank you. Wow, I just shut down there for a second. 19 points of damage to everybody on this ship, and the sails are, the people who are seeing it are seeing a bit of carnage,
Sweet.
Bit of
a lot
carnage.
of swearing.
Away we go.
And you guys take off.
All right.
On the road again.
I want to say that we talked about like getting like reflective stuff on the bottom of the
Yeah,
thing,
refractor
right?
panels.
Yeah.
Did we actually?
I mean,
I don't remember that.
we should probably focus on getting it up to snuff first. Alright?
Well, I don't know if we ever did that before.
Oh, we didn't do it, no.
Fucked up, or did we talk about it after? I'm old, I forget things.
Point is, we didn't do it.
Alright, well,
First things first, like, we need supplies for the reincarnate spell.
Right.
yeah.
We should.
So we need to stick to the river. I mean, is there a way that we can make the ship look more like a ship and less like an airship?
Probably not.
I mean, your guys' fling is small. Like, it's pretty easy to fly like an hour outside of a town, land and camouflage, and then walk into town.
True.
Yeah, that's probably the way to go. Just do little skips between towns. Let it charge overnight.
Yeah, absolutely doable. Ski, you've reread the new fling, the partial.
I did, yes.
The partial repaired. Okay, so you're in charge of all that fucking math.
Yay! I need a spreadsheet for that.
There we go. Yeah, there's a couple of small towns as you get like to your first evening. I believe the fling. Did I put how many? I said how many charges were.
It was like 10 out of 20.
Yeah, I think it was about half. Yeah, 10. We'll say 10 out of 20 charges right now. The Gracchus, the next big town, is only about 2 days flying away. Oh, actually, no, it's doubled now. 4 days flying. No, that's not right. That's a week on horseback.
No, it's half now.
So a day?
Yeah, no, but I was looking. I used to measure by my tick marks that are a week on horse, and now, yeah. So it's 2 days flying to Gracchus, which is the next bigger river city. Games.
So it's now 1 charge for every 14 hours of normal flying.
Nice.
Yeah, basically they doubled the efficiency and the charges of the battery. The problem is that the fling is just a little in disrepair right now, so it's still limping. Still limping. Roston and other folks can do stuff about that. Sorry.
So we can...
3.5 charges, and we can stay in the air the whole time. We don't have to stop.
Alright.
Cool.
Sweet.
And then
I'm gonna
Roston
take a long
also
rest.
Figured out how to do one of those steam cannon thingies, right?
Oh yeah, Krista kept a couple of impromptu notes that I gave her last session, Tate. One of them was the Darrens have this sort of steam-powered mortar cannon thing, and you took an exquisite and detailed rendering and study of it, so you are capable of building one of those in the future on a variety of different scales. Are you? Oh, we had an idea that I thought you might like. I don't know if you and I discussed it. using
grapple cannon.
what?
The grapple cannon.
Yeah, using one of your tech charge things as like to be able to potentially shoot like a grapple cannon, so that you can then like fast track. It's a hook shot from Legend of Zelda. Just like reel yourself into people who are far away instead of trying to shoot at them.
What's the steam-powered mortar thing called?
I have to recheck my book, but
Steam-powered mortar thing.
Okay.
yeah, right now it's the steam-powered mortar thing.
Okay.
I'm picturing if we put it on the bottom of the ship and then like it like moves around like one of those in Star Wars with the Millennium Falcon.
It'd be okay. They are kind of okay. The problem with that is that
Just a pot with some water.
it does. Well, no, it doesn't work upside down
That's what I was thinking.
because it's
It just
literally
falls out.
you drop the ball in or the log in, depending on the size, and it breaks the seal. So like if you're upside down, you couldn't get the shit up in there.
There's a will, there's a way.
And there's a will queen. I'll come back to that one. Okay, you guys traveled 3.5 days. Anybody talking to Merrick? Anybody not talking to Merrick?
Just
Lestic's
a
cool with
sec,
it. Lestic's freaked out by your guys' ship.
Confirming a long rest first.
Oh yeah, long rest.
Long rested up. Everybody gets one.
Changing my friggin' spells.
Change your spells.
I think sometime during the 3 days,
Yeah.
I might go up to Falconer and ask, hold on, I'm gonna. Hey, bud.
Hey.
So I was wondering, you seem to be pretty techniqued with that sword of yours. I sort of just run in there and hack and hit stuff, but you really have like a flair with it, and you have like you were able to like block and stuff, and you're. I was just wondering if maybe I could, if you had any tips or anything for how to like fast track swording and.
Have you never been taught how to use a sword?
Well,
You
I mean-
just kind of go with it.
Yeah, you just have your arm and then you like
Flail it around.
right?
Yeah, I mean it's mostly in the footwork, right? You
Foot,
you gotta be
what?
Balanced. Yeah, you're balanced. You get all your strength from. You gotta plant and rotate. You know, from the hips. You gotta have that swinging motion.
Should I put swords on my hips?
No, you keep them in your hands,
No.
but the power comes from your bottom half.
So I need to like. I mean, I didn't think about that. I mean.
Yeah, you know, the next time you're with a sword or an axe, just
Right.
set your feet. You know, don't rush in on things.
Right.
Take a minute
Taking.
or second, and you know, just make sure to lead with the hips. Lead with
Lead.
the hips.
Right. Huh. Yeah, I mean, I didn't think about that. That's smart. That's good. That's why you're our. That's why you're our. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Boo.
It's the next day, the next morning.
Make an intelligence check.
Yeah. 19.
19. You perfectly understand what he's talking about, and you definitely go to bed the next couple of nights, like contemplating and mapping it out in your head. Like, all right, I've been watching their hips while they fight. Falconer and Riordan, two brothers. Yeah, a lot of footwork, hip movement.
Hip action.
Yeah.
Just watching the hips. Just watching the hips.
And then as you think about watching the hips, you think of Xandra.
Mm-hmm.
She had nice hips.
Yeah.
Had to support that girthy tail of hers. So somebody else had something?
Okay, this is the next morning.
It can be any one of the next mornings of those 3.5 days or 3.5 charges to get you those 2 days.
I'm thinking it
Oh,
probably
about.
closer to us leaving than waiting. I'd probably see how Ari was doing.
Oh,
That's you.
That's me.
The two quietest people in the party having a conversation. Just remember, you're on the fling. You have to yell
Just
so
a
we can
second.
hear you.
Let me just turn that on. Because my text messages come through on my laptop too.
What's a text message? That's weird.
It's like a pigeon message, I guess.
What's a little dexterity save for that pigeon? Oh, Nat 2. That you're just like, oh, probably a message from my dad. Which actually, when you guys are done your conversation, I have a follow-up to that.
Yeah, the last few days have been a lot.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure you're doing all right. I know that you were really close with Merrick and
Yeah,
left your parents behind and your friend.
yeah, I have mixed feelings about the fall of Derra. Knowing that my parents were a part of the Rebel Alliance is a little bit more comforting as to what happened, but also it was my home for my entire life.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm kind of grieving that loss and the loss of Merrick. I've known him my whole life. So yeah, I'm just sad and hope that my parents are okay and Hunterpuck and
Well, we
Yeah.
can talk with them whenever you need.
yeah,
And we still have lots of those scrolls. So
3 I think.
yeah.
But yeah, so
Yeah, if you
It's
ever
been a
need me
lot.
to contact them, you just let me know.
I will, yeah. It's all been a little overwhelming, but I'm glad that we're all okay and
And we'll get Merrick back. I'm sure nothing will go wrong.
yeah,
I have,
yeah.
I have absolutely every confidence in your skill of magic. So
Thanks. Yeah. It's a new spell. I've never done it before, so who knows
Nothing
what'll
to worry
happen.
about.
Why you gotta do me dirty, man?
Yeah.
All right.
Hopefully the storyteller will give me some guidance.
All right. Well, I'll let you get back to your thoughts. I need to find Riordan and that coffee.
That's a good idea.
Oh, yeah, no, I've just been here listening the whole time. Like,
It's a small boat.
I can't help.
You are so sneaky.
Well, and plus, for some reason, my hearing got better.
Really?
So for the first time in a while,
Hazelnut.
I would like one of you to roll me a d20.
Ah.
Let's do Quinn. Let's do Quinn's gonna roll us a d20.
D20.
Big money.
Big money. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Stop! Don't actually stop.
11.
What was it?
11.
11. Man, it's been so long, and I've rewritten almost all of these. I don't know what any of these are. Roll me a d4.
Okay.
I have rewritten a shitload of these.
2.
2. Okay.
What's the weather like?
Arya, I need you on your first night of long rest to roll me. Oh, fuck, that's the one tab I didn't pull up. What the fuck, Shay? I believe it's a d8.
Yep. Yep.
Is it a D8?
Well, I mean, roll a d8. If it's something else, I'll tell you to roll something else.
6.
It was a d8. You fall into a restless night's sleep on board the Fling, where you typically all have to sleep in shifts or uncomfortably, as there is only the 2 little alcove bed compartments, and then one tiny little doggy-sized compartment where Bluey used to sleep.
Oh.
You're right. You're right. I did need to break your heart
Also
again.
the mansion.
What?
There's also the mansion.
There's also the mansion.
But yeah, we're
You're
for
in the
sure
fucking
in the
mansion. Why do I always forget that I
Comf-
OP'd you guys?
Comfy bed.
Yeah. You're in a comfy bed, but not having a comfortable sleep. As the sounds of the fling are far behind, as Falconer and Zodell and Quirky rotate in shifts, flying to keep everybody awake and well. You don't have speakers anymore, buddy. Sorry. The laptop took priority. And you feel that mark on your shoulder.
Yeah.
It's sort of more like between your shoulder and your collarbone.
Yep.
Not quite on bone, right in that nice tender spot where the joints all meet up. Sort of right where it
Underneath
folds.
the collarbone.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
The squishy bit.
And the squishy bit begins to ache a little bit. You toss, you turn, you manage to get back to sleep, and then suddenly you're standing. What noises are you working on? Wind? Are you working on noises over there?
I'm working.
Ambient goat screams.
I can just do those. I love doing them. Me listening to the recordings after the fact does not like me doing them.
No, it's very loud.
Luscious caramel milk chocolate squares.
This is actually...
That's what Magnus is dreaming about.
Oh yeah, those milk chocolate squares. His first encounter with a llama. Llamas and sheep have square buttholes, okay? Leave me alone. That's not canon. Okay, as now suddenly you're standing. And you can see in a 360-degree view around you. I'm talking to you. You better be looking at me.
Sorry, I'm just looking at spells.
That's okay. This will take a minute. And you can see in a 360-degree view around you, all directions. It is a little much.
This is in my dream.
Then you are thinking to yourself now, knowing. You're knowing to yourself now. The thoughts are what is. She always liked the wind that whips across the Alexander. The poor girl has yet to see the end of her troubles. She jumps, staring at you. Who are you? Get away! I'll call the guards! She's speaking to you. Curious. You are peculiar, and you hear your voice come out in the thousands of ranges of male, female. The storyteller's voice. You're one to talk. She's looking at looking at your body and pulling a small knife out from her belt. You look down at it. Curious. Only the normal threads of time, as you run your fingers through them. You're not peculiar, you think to yourself. I'm not peculiar. You step forward, abandoning the folds of time for a moment. You calm her, and you reach out. You will want to watch this one too, you suppose. Just like the other. You place a finger on her shoulder and you push, calm, through her body. There he is. The man yells as you pull the folds of time over you once again. You're right, miss. I'm fine. Everything's fine. And you wake in just drenched sweat, and you notice from your symbol, because I'm assuming you don't sleep in your armor in the mansion.
No.
You do notice from the fingerprint there is one single black line that has run down just about to the crook of your elbow.
Black. Okay.
And then you get ascending.
Did I
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
did I recognize the lady that was talking?
Oh, it was Penny.
Okay, that's what I thought,
Yeah.
but I just wanted
That's
to
why I
make
kind of
sure.
thought it was appropriate. She was the Darren one here, and I was like, oh, 6 on the first go. Nailed it. Yeah, he was keeping an eye on her, like he was keeping an eye on you. She was just one of those interesting ones that could see him outside the folds of time. as you do more often than the rest of the party. Because normally when the rest of the party see him, it's intentional on his part.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you kind of get, that's just like an insight feeling from you at this point. There's a part of him with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you get ascending.
Turn that down just a notch.
How the professionals do it, I'll never know. Oh yeah. Oh, which way did you go, love? We didn't really get a proper goodbye. Hunderpuck's fine. Lost his tail in the battle. So he's got a bit of a sore butt. And then... You have 25 words.
Yeah, I know, I'm thinking.
Xander?
So glad to hear you're okay. Hopefully, Hunderpuck will heal. We are going north on our airship. I don't remember the town's name.
Gracchus.
Making a stop in Gracchus.
Are you pooping?
Gonna save Merrick.
I love you.
All right. Good sending. You guys land about 45 minute to an hour's walk outside of Gracchus. The morning of the... Technically, it'd be the morning of the 4th.
Is it Dracus or Gracchus?
Gracchus.
With a G?
Gracchus. With a G. R-A-K-K-I-S.
Gracchus.
The grackle. It's a crackle.
The Craggle.
The Craggle! I was a half second
I love
behind
that
you there.
movie. Oh, it's so good.
Sorry, the 4th you said?
It is the bright and early morning of the 4th, or probably like a little bit of dusk or dawn still when you guys land, as it is a bit of a trudge if you don't want to be spotted.
Okay.
Everyone going into town.
Cloak of invisibility.
I was
Just
meaning
kidding,
to
I'm not
ask,
doing
and I
it
think
yet.
this will affect my wanting to go into the town or not, but my polymorph thing that I have, minor polymorph, whatever, I have 3 uses of it, and they go every hour. Can I, like, seamlessly jump between one or more, like...
No, you have to
Pop
back first, and then go back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So could it even be, like, a split second, like...
It's...
It would still be alarming. I
Right.
feel.
It would take the span of an action. I think is it an action or a bonus action to use it? 'Cause I always kind of consider a bonus action sort of like a 2 to 3 second thing. So I mean, still a little while.
No resources. I don't think... I'll check the feet, but I'm pretty sure it was just...
No, if it, yeah.
Check your
We'll say just for time's sake, and because I'm still learning how to make shit. It's some sort of action, whether it's a free action or not. Which still, if it was a half to full second,
Nope, no action.
pretty alarming. Are you looking at your feet?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Well, sometimes I need to readjust stuff as we go.
Okay.
'Cause, yeah, you do have to pop back before you can pop back in. So regardless of how fast that is, it's unless you're you guys should invest in a hijai arabi for you.
Huh?
That's the
Yeah,
clothing
we
that
probably should.
Yeshien wears, where their culture is not allowed to show skin.
Over crying out loud here.
Oh,
Give you
what?
a hat.
Oh,
Get yourself a hood.
sure. I'll make the
You
hood.
can just make like a veiled hat, one of the and then just cover the rest of your skin.
Sure.
I'm gonna grab you by the shoulder. you lose my hat again, I'm gonna be upset. I won't be able to do anything because you're way stronger than I am. But I will be upset.
I don't think you understand how little that affects me. Okay.
I mean, such a thing as being stabbed to death in your sleep. I don't know.
I'll be disappointed.
Oof.
You guys head into Gracchus.
Okay, that hit a bit. I miss my dad. Yeah, I'm gonna have it turn into like. I still have the not Tate armor, the Rossin armor. The Rossin maybe.
Yes.
So,
you still have the.
I'll make it into like a helm, I guess.
Okay. Because it does turn the armor black.
Yeah.
Also, it turns up everything. You got long sleeves on, gloves on.
Yeah. I'm assuming it's like half plate, so I have
Yeah.
like, and then like cloth underneath.
You look like the Black Knight from Monty Python, all fully covered up.
One leg.
Not yet. We'll see how the day goes. And
Just but a scratch.
that's kind of how I feel about fucking Zodell sometimes. I'm like, Jesus Christ, that was 47 damn. You only took 20 of that? Fuck you.
Okay. Yeah, just before town, I'll
All right.
switch to like a same build human.
Falconer still wearing Darren livery or non?
Yeah, I'll go Darren.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll wear mine too.
Okay. I'll get the party as a whole to make a perception check because this is you're coming up to it's a small city.
I am rolling really good today.
It's like Lloydminster compared to Edmonton sort of city.
Dirty 20.
5.
24.
13.
Rostin and Kinneros are deep in conversation with one another, and by which Kinneros is asking Rostin questions and Rostin is grunting back.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, anybody who cleared a 12. They're seeing their bodies lying outside the city. Darren's. There you see a mixed match of ivory and obsidian weapons laying in the dirt, and Dirty 20. Who was hired in a Dirty 20? Anybody?
24.
24. You're hearing there's turmoil within the walls of the city, which are wooden walls, and they're not high, 10-foot wooden stake walls.
Does it feel like they wouldn't let us in, or is it just like a...
With your guys' perception checks, the gate is open, but you hear an occasional clang, clang, clang.
I think there might be a fight going on. We might want to check it out. I want to check it out.
Sounds like maybe the
Black Hand.
has made it.
Do we see the
Yeah, does anyone see?
flitting
With
of
those
the
perception
black
checks?
hand?
No putting a black hand. Sounds like regular people on regular humanoid on regular humanoid violence.
I'm
Do I
gonna...
see anyone at the top of the wall?
You got a dirty 20. You see one body slumping kind of off the wall, like kind of caught at the waist.
I'm gonna
hanging
try.
down.
I'm gonna try to relocate to the top of the wall.
Okay, roll me a d20.
17.
17. Yeah, you.
Nice.
And so this is what's great about instant relocation. It is not a teleportation spell. It is a movement. So you basically just run like the Flash up this wall and then perch
like
beside
Aang.
him. Yeah, your dead body. He's got a dagger sticking out of his lower back. Lots of cuts and wounds.
Instantly, like, crouch down, try and, like,
Yeah, what's your passive perception?
now? 16.
16. Yeah, you look out into the city. You see two Darren soldiers, like, at blows with one another. One with an ivory edged sword, one with an obsidian edged sword.
It's still obsidian.
Only the loyalists kept obsidian weapons.
Oh, I thought that
all the obsidian turned
obsidian
into-
just turned.
All of it within the city. Sorry, I should have clarified this. As you were reaching the outskirts of the city, when you were seeing Darren forces fighting one another, their blades were different colors.
Okay.
But at the core of the city, where the ascendance happened, you basically sucked basically the obsidian, when it's having advantage on magic stuff, is absorbing the magic. And then part of the ascendance was him reabsorbing the magic from the obsidian weapons. But only really outside of the city, his believers
Okay.
have channeled that magic back. I apologize. I explained that really poorly.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah. So you're seeing Ivory and Obsidian Edged Weapon, Darren's fighting one another. It's a civil war here right now.
Oh.
It's been 2 days. There's been enough time for people to realize, for stuff to happen. The bodies outside the city were looking a little bit more decayed, like Italians might have encroached on their own land.
So there's a huge battle going on right now.
It seems like a scattering of multiple small battles. Like maybe 2 or 3 people, or like groups of 2 or 3 fighting other groups of 2 or 3, and you're seeing a lot of dead.
How high is the wall?
It's only about 10, 12 feet. It's just wooden log sharpened at the top wall with like a walking platform behind it.
How does your telepathy work?
I was just gonna ask you, what does it look like over the wall, but
Oh.
you can't talk to me.
Yeah, well, I was
Back.
thinking
Yeah.
over the wall.
I was gonna run up to the open, so
Yeah, you run up to the gate. You're still here. You're hearing the clattering. At this point, you start to see the same fight that Magnus is watching. Is these 2 guys going at it with long swords, just battering, hitting their heavy armor, and then I rolled a 15 over a 7 for who won, and so the obsidian edged weapon soldier ends up batting the sword out of the ivory edged Darren, the rebel Darren, and then just impaling him with this massive blade down through his collarbone, and then just wrenching it out, and the guy goes down, and then he hears, see which direction he goes. That's not a D8.
before he goes,
He starts to run to the eastern side of the city, southeastern side.
is there a way I can run up to him before he leaves?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Ivory edge, great axe. I want to come in with the hit.
Oh, you're
I was
going to hit him.
practicing.
Okay, yeah, roll a hit.
I haven't raged or anything. 18 plus stuff.
Armor class of 7, or armor class of, I think the officers are 19, and this is an officer. This is why he won. Yeah, hits.
Okay.
And he's already looking pretty rough. Like he's been fighting maybe for 2 days.
That's at least. Oh, that was 1d12. I'm so used to the sword. Yeah, 11 plus 6, 15 damage.
I rolled a d8 plus 5, and I rolled a nat 1. He had 6 health.
11 plus 6? 17?
And end it.
Okay, I'm just gonna be like, hold on. Wait, before you leave.
And he turns, panting, sweating, bloody, and then how do you?
I don't know, or just cleave into his shoulder.
And he kind of just, and then he shrinks to his, falls to his knees, and he's just hung up on your axe. You can jiggle him in his head.
Shake him up. Falconer, I did it with the hips.
Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't see anybody else in immediate proximity, but you do hear noises of conflict throughout the rest of the city.
Do we want to just move on?
I mean, I feel like it's gonna spread. It's gonna probably be war for a while.
It's going to be worse closer to the proximity of
That's
Derra.
what I was thinking.
Yeah. It's going to take a while to spread, but there were loyalists everywhere. Or, rebels.
Do you see a shop close
yeah.
to the edge of the wall?
Is there any sort of businesses that are
Make an investigation check.
I'll help.
investigation?
What kind of store are you looking for, first of all, so I can make a name?
Precious oils and.
I got really busy building monsters and forgot to do map shit.
One that deals just with marshmallows.
Okay.
No.
I
You
need
find yourself at Stay Puft.
I need some oils and unguents. I need a crystal lens,
That's
and
what
I
we're looking
need
for.
some caterpillar
For,
cocoon
Oh, so you're looking for basically a magic ingredient shop.
components.
Well, we're not going to find anything like that here.
No, a caterpillar cocoon is not a.
What possible
we're
reason
Derra.
would a regular shopkeeper need to have
Maybe they
that
breed
for?
butterflies.
Okay.
I'm looking
I don't
for
know.
8 butterflies.
You find yourself at
Oil.
Stamen's Tickler.
we need We need
That's canon now.
oil shop, so possibly a Popeye's chicken.
Yeah.
Find yourself at Stamen's Tickler, a butterfly breeder. And it's all locked up, boarded up, because people are literally fighting and dying right outside. Bang on the door.
It's by the wall.
Comparable. Within a block or two. You knock.
There's a...
We're not open for business today! I don't know what the fuck is going on!
But we really need cocoons.
It's fucking winter! I don't have any. They're all.
What? We'll pay double.
Not in my fucking life. You might be one of those rebels.
I'm not against stealing caterpillar cocoon.
Do you have another location at the next town over?
What?
Are you franchised?
Are you franchised?
No! We breed fucking butterflies! Not a huge market!
What was this place called?
Stamen Tickler.
Yeah.
Fun fact, her name is Flora.
Nice.
Takes care of fauna.
Alright. We'll move on then.
You do notice that ships are still coming through, passing through. A couple of them hitch up, kind of run in, quickly paying for supplies. Because a lot of the eastern continent is divided by this river, and it then spreads into both north and south oceans and seas. So, like I've said in the past, if you're in Derelium, they're not like, oh, you've been to magical places, we're going to kill you. They're just like, don't fucking flaunt it or sell it here, but you can pass. So there are people on the river that you can buy and trade with.
Yeah, maybe we should stay near the docks. See if we can...
You know, they say that, and then they attack you if you even have a ship that looks like an airship.
Yeah. We need to,
Like, yeah, we had a magic airship, we're not flying it around, and then they're just shooting volleys of arrows at us.
Well...
It'll be training for your swordsman
True.
ship. Short swordswoman ship.
I was also going to say, there's the brute force way of using sword, but there's also a finesse way, too. That's how I learned. It's more wrist work.
Session
Not to use
69.
The hips as much.
No.
Yeah, it's probably not your...
Yeah, no.
You're more of a tomato and not a tomato. Kinda.
I'm a half-orc, but, I mean...
Right.
Well, I don't know about. I can't do Riordan. Riordan says we should probably check down by the docks because maybe people that are docking here quickly to gather supplies would be willing to sell us stuff.
True.
Should add some sort of lozenge to your list too for Ryder. He sounds rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting a cold or something.
Yeah, I think so.
I've just been shoveling too many dicks in here.
Cannon.
Session 69.
Cannon.
So, Riordan, here's what you missed. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to the docks.
Yeah.
I'm probably following Riordan.
Somebody roll me a d20 just to see if you guys can avoid the majority of these still small skirmishes going on
Falconer.
around the city.
Falconer.
Yeah, with your fucking nat 20s all the time, you motherfucker.
14.
Okay, that's good enough. Yeah, you encroach on a couple of little battles still going on, and like passive insights, passive perceptions, you're seeing like these individuals that are still going at it are just rough. Like they look like they've been at this since 2 days ago. Just gaunt, pale, Some of them are like missing limbs with like just rough-hewn bandages, just, like keeping them from bleeding out. It's a kind of a terrible atmosphere here right now. You're seeing all
Not for me.
You're seeing all these shops that are like, some of them have boarded up their windows. They still have like active signs and there's lights on inside, but it's basically people peeping out the curtains, just like, who the fuck is going to end up on top? And yeah, it's brutal. Like some guys are just like barely managing to swing their swords or deflect a blow, and then you see someone just get a little lucky and like gash a jugular, and one man's best friend who was a rebel sympathizer and a loyalist find themselves in these grips of just like, why did you make me do this? And it's a little war torn. It's a little heartbreaking. As Merrick had told you guys when he was propositioning his end to the war, he's like, I expect there will be blood shed, but if I could end this war with a handshake, I would, and we could all move on peacefully. This is not the peaceful option. This is just gone full brutality, magic against anti-magic, and it's a little sad.
It's funny. I know it's like a bad atmosphere, but if I close my eyes and squint my ears and sort of like,
Tilt your head.
sir,
Squint your ears.
if I
Orcs, half orcs can do stuff you don't know about.
yeah, if I
Learning every day.
I don't know if I like if I do whatever, it reminds me of home sometimes. We'd all have like little spars everywhere. It'd be great. That's what we do in the mornings. No handshake, just like tap on the back. It was great. I miss it. Can't do that in prison. You get you in the icebox.
My fucking pen died.
So I mean, I'm just saying, if I end up punching one of you guys, it's not like I'm not.
It's out of love. I
It's,
guess.
yeah, thank you.
As Zodell is talking, I'm just gonna like punch him in the thigh. Her in the thigh.
Oh, thank you. I'm just gonna like backhand him in the back of his head really hard.
My helm like rattles and kind of spins a little bit. I just like straighten it and look at you, and I'm like,
I kind of imagine like she smacks you on the back of the head and like your goggles pop down. It's just like thunk.
that works too.
That was the first thing that came into my mind. But yeah, no, the helmet straightens great. You guys end up at the docks, and you can make an investigation check.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Also a nat 20.
Oh.
Okay.
We'll see Riordan.
Nat 5.
I got excited there for a second. Tate, fuck you. All right, we're gonna see if Riordan can get a nat 20. 4.
+1.
Okay, so the nat 20 boys. As you guys are poking around, a lot of these ships are coming and going quick. Like, there's still dock workers down at the dock that seem like Darren loyalists that are still doing their job, really confused. They've got the same thing. Their doors are kind of mostly boarded up, but they've also got a security detail going in and out of this port setting. So, like, when they do open their doors to give people supplies or take payment for mooring, they've got like 6 dudes with swords coming out with them, making sure everything's hunky-dory. And you do end up talking to an individual. Jinghua. Was the individual that you talked to last time. Who, I sail with a group known as the Right Out Trading Limited.
The what?
Right Out Trading Limited.
Right.
Right Out
Tau.
Trading
Trading
Limited.
Limited.
Our captain is most astute when it comes to acquiring goods that you would
Dungeons.
not normally find in these kinds of places, yeah?
What's your captain's name?
Captain Holler Dawson. Holler Dawson.
What you got?
Caller.
I'll tell you what you got. All kinds. We deal in the unusual.
Well, I need some ungent. and oil.
He kind of taps his nose. I think that we could probably provide that for you, no problem.
Right
Like a
away.
lot of it.
Might be a bit of a premium, but listen, my ship is a little ways up the way. They left me behind to do. I'm losing the fucking accent.
Up the right
Left me
way.
behind to do a bit of reconnaissance here. So if you take me with you, I can definitely introduce you to our captain.
Insight check.
Make an insight check.
No, wait. I don't know.
14.
14. This guy's shady, for sure. He's talking to you about procuring illegal items within Derelium, but he seems like he's telling the truth.
I mean, it's the closest thing we've got so far.
Yeah.
Don't you worry, we'll get you everything that you need.
Right away.
And he kind of, I don't know if Kinneros is like actively smoking a doobie or anything, but if he is, the guy'd be looking at him like, I know what you need, my friend.
Oh, that reminds me. I haven't been able to really do anything about it, but the like four things of Hero's Herb I got. Kinneros, would you be willing to take these off my hands for some
Yeah, absolutely.
stuff?
Sure.
So yeah, he says if you take him with, he'll take you upriver to where his crew is, and they can provide you with. I must inform you, it is about another 4 or 5 days.
Oh shit, that's a long time.
Well, they left me behind to do some reconnaissance
What kind of reconnaissance?
to see what the fuck is going on with all of this.
And where are you from?
I, my dear, am from country. I don't know where he's from, to be honest. That's fucking weird. Where's my world map? He's from someplace.
Okay, Kinneros, I'll give the 4 Hero's Herb to you for like 2,000 gold.
Together. Okay, sure.
Okay, awesome.
Dang.
My family is originally from West Calais.
Do I know where that is?
You don't.
Do I?
Spare you the history check on that. You definitely don't.
West Calais, born and raised.
On the
That is our national anthem.
I would know where West Calais is.
You absolutely would, yeah. It's north of Verdonus. Doratus, where Kage was from, is north of Verdonus. Hawthorne adjacents it, and then East and West Calais are above that on the western continent.
Cool. Okay.
Lead the way.
Oh.
Are there any other
Yeah.
shops we should know about that we can buy stuff at?
In this town at this time, probably
It's
not.
kind of gone to shit.
It's a bit shit, yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Let's go, I guess. Keep an eye on him.
Lead the way. Yeah, make a. What's your? You got a great passive perception.
Inside check.
You can make an insight check.
18 is my passive perception.
Oh.
Not good. Or
what's-
good.
8.
8. What's your passive insight?
16.
Still okay.
It didn't go up?
Yeah.
Really?
This guy seems like he's like, yeah, you guys came into a weird place looking for shady stuff, and I got shady stuff, and like, even if you are Darren's at this point, all I have to do is point out to the white sorted guys that you guys are black sorted guys, and then I can just walk away.
But we're not black sorted guys.
No, but you could say you are.
I killed a black sword guy.
There's still 2 of you walked into town wearing Darren uniforms.
Very true.
Yeah.
Mm.
He's like, hey, yeah, you're looking for something, I can get it.
Alright.
He sees the
Let's
fling.
go.
Wow, we wow, wow. I'm not sure I am comfortable getting on that device.
Too bad.
Fair enough. And he,
I'm really glad you were gonna say that, because this could have gone way different.
Intimidation check.
you can can make an intimidation check.
Yeah. Pretty sure I have. Nice. 24.
Yeah. He looks at you and he just kind of, smiles and grins. Gets up on board. Immediately goes to like one of the nooks and squishes himself in. He's more scared of the ship than he is of you.
Yep. Ship's passive intimidation is pretty high.
Wait, 4 days sailing, he said?
Yeah, 4 days sailing.
Okay, so we can get there in 2 days.
Yeah. Probably
We
less
got
than
enough charge yet.
Yeah, the next. So you would skip a town.
Yeah.
Come on, phone. Do phone things. So, Gracchus was the very first city heading north. You'll pass the next city.
Which is
Gracchus.
Nope, it is Stone, because it is the bottom of Kidney Lake.
Kidney stone.
Yes.
Is it stone?
It's Kidney Lake.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and then that's the town. There, Stone.
Huh. Is it
where's the Q? S.
After the O, but before the Z.
ZTO?
Stones.
Stones with the Z. And the Q is
Stone.
And so then the next town up is Tafferney. Tafferney. Which is where he lets you know.
Lots of taverns. Very taverny town.
You don't know, you never been there.
Taverny, okay, got it.
And revisit rule number 5.
Yep.
So over the course of these couple of days, I would like somebody while you're flying to make a perception check, or 2 people, or 1 person with advantage if somebody is.
Hiya.
Aria advantage.
25. Actually,
right.
with advantage, you said?
Yeah.
25.
Damn, still great. It is at this point you do see. It's sort of like you're walking around on the deck, coming out of the mansion, checking on the circumstances here over the course of the next day.
Keeping an eye on it, on Jinghua.
Jinghua. Yeah. And Quirky is too. Like when you're not, Quirky's like, I got it. Don't you worry. And he's like, invisible. And then he's just like sitting there.
He would.
I'll fucking kill him if he fucks with us. I'm not looking at any more toes in this life. I've missed Quirky so much.
Yeah, he's
There is, at one point, you come out, you check in, you trade off with Quirky, give you a little high five, he turns visible, you sit down and just stare down. There is this...
Put on my invisibility cloak.
Yeah. Oh, yes. There's this of black shadow crosses the deck of the Fling.
Like a shadow of an animal.
You're not sure? Make a perception check.
There's no lower deck, right? It's all.
No, it's all one little area, which is where the mansion definitely comes in handy for you guys here. Yeah.
22.
22. You look up and you just see crossing over the sun this massive winged creature, and it circles, and then you see the shadow.
Does it have a tail?
Are you on the deck of the? Fling?
I don't know.
Everyone
I
hears
was-
in their heads.
No.
We got
I
something
am not.
flying over us.
Everybody who's
Look up.
outside of the mansion can hear you, which probably isn't a lot of people.
Yeah, I was thinking over the couple of days, if we were learning like Infernal, we could be like,
Oh, I was picturing me in the kitchen doing dishes.
oh,
Nice.
I mean, a few days. Like you guys got time in the mansion too.
What time of day is this?
Mid-ish day. You're probably about 6-ish hours from your destination to meet up with Jinhua's
Flying
people.
the thing, do I see anything?
Make a perception check.
I mean, would he have heard the thing?
He would have heard.
It was
me
less of a
talk-
herd. I used the noise as like a shadowy emphasis.
No, but I would have telepathically told him.
Oh yeah, outside. Yeah, then but he can still make his own perception check.
Okay.
Yeah, 25.
25. Yeah, Arya hits you with the message. You guys both look up as it circles back. The shadow goes back over the ship.
Have we seen something
I was in
like
the
this
kitchen
before?
scraping a pan, and as soon as you said shadow over the ship, I was just like, dragon!
Dragon.
It's a dragon.
I was in the kitchen cleaning a dish.
Have you seen a creature like this before? Is what your question was?
Yes.
Yes, you have.
What is it?
As well as it nears now, and you're noticing, okay, the contrast was a little fucked up. It's just a giant eagle.
Oh.
And then it gets nearer the ship, and you hear in your head, Arya,
Oh.
if this gets a little bit fucked, catch me or something, I don't know.
Oh, God.
And your dad swoops in underneath the propellers, drops form like mid, and just cannonballs himself. If you want, you can make an athletics check. Make an athletics check.
I'll try.
He was going to make an acrobatics check. Oh, I think that's only a 13.
Guidance.
Guidance yourself. Guidance.
Oh, not 20.
Nice.
22.
So he's not very graceful. Like he boop, cannonballs in, and you can just see his eyes just staring at these propellers, just like, please don't hit, please don't hit, please don't hit. And then, thunk, and you do fall back on your ass, but you're now your barbarian holding your dad in your arms. His green hair is just askew. Those are the. You know what? Make a medicine check to know how clean those dishes need to be, so that somebody doesn't get cholera or dysentery.
16.
All right, you're fine. Oh, well, this is.
That was quite the landing. Wow.
Well, we flew down on it at the one point. This getting into it that size, and you couldn't have fucking waited for it. Sorry, it shouldn't have swear. I've been flying for 2 days, non-stop.
Sorry.
Well, you just up and left.
Yeah, well, we're talking to this guy, Jingma.
Hello, it is very nice to meet you.
He's getting.
You are a magnificent bird. Yeah, I don't fucking care about him. What is?
He's got ingredients for us to help us try and bring Merrick back.
I care about you a bit more now. Good to meet you. My Norimir Rinton. It is nice to make your acquaintance. This is a very bizarre day. Hey,
How is everyone? What's going on?
well, if you had stuck around a little bit, you just up and leave your family like that now. I'm going to be
everything was going to shit.
I'm a bit disappointed. I still love you though, and he gives you a hug, and at the same time he's just trying to like get his hair all back the way it was. Oh, I'm gonna have to use so many ingredients. Right, well, yeah, no, everyone's fine. Like I said, 100 Puck lost a tail in the battle. He's got a bit of a sore booty. And just a sore temperament, because, after the word of the pre-essence, who was supposed to be the potential savior, and now he's the god.
Yeah, what's going on with Endel now?
I mean, he's, let me just read all my notes here. Your dad and uncle sent to inquire which direction you went. They should catch up to you, and they tell Arya, so I'm just going to fast track this all so I don't have to read it all in Scots. So they tell you, or he tells you about how his alignment with the rebels had, in greater part, had to do with his belonging to an order known as the Aspherin Alliance. Aspherin Alliance.
The Aspherin Alliance.
He tells you about his plan with the God Scroll that was sent to Sina, to Mir Turan.
Yeah.
And about his and Hunter Puck's apprentice, Rosa.
Fucker.
And the desire to release the pre-essence from the king's prison.
Sorry, 100 Pucks.
So, originally when you guys talked to the king of Sina...
Apprentice?
One of their apprentices, yep. When you originally talked to the king of Sina, he mentioned that they were using these god scrolls to summon something celestial to aid them in their conquest of northern Derra, or northern Sina. because after that, or because of the missives that were sent, North Sina marched into Derelium, drawing their armies from the center of the country and allowing the rebels to invade from the east. What he didn't know...
So he basically fucked everything up.
Okay, so the idea was draw the armies west, which marching North Sina into Derelium did.
Right, okay.
And then, in the same vein, they were helping the more enlightened South Sina reclaim the entire country.
Which they did.
Which they did.
Okay.
So, during that, the whole goal was to release the pre-essence from the king's prison. They knew that the king had a prisoned pre-essence. And then he was surprised and shocked and instigated that combat when they found out that the pre-essence that they thought they had freed was being imprisoned by his twin, basically.
Yeah.
Because they never knew that the king of Derelium was the pre-essence of life. They thought that pre-essence of life was bound up by the king so that he could just incite death and war without recompense of the natural order. And then he was immediately there was a worry that no one would be able to stand against the pre-essence ascending, because if he aligned poorly, because a god ascending has to choose, or basically their pure alignment comes out.
Right.
And they were worried that the ascending god might be, like, hey, I'm a politician. Of course I'm polite and nice all the time, but I'm actually the devil. Was their whole worry.
Yeah.
But he seems to be benevolent. He is in support of New Derra. The shackles of slavery have been thrown away, and the new Derran alliance now resides behind the wall, where religion and magic can begin to spread from the center point once more. Also, your mother's fine and back, by the way. She's also disappointed in you for not coming back to check. You're just up and left, darling. We just got you back. It's okay, it's okay. And he just kisses your forehead again. He's still trying to
freaking being killed in the city.
I mean, you were on our side.
Yeah, but still.
Well, I'll forgive you just this once. Your mother's back and fine in the city. She's helping with the wounded and the organization of the new citizens. And Andel has made an alliance with the Salakians and transported any of their troops that wish to return home. There's been no word on your friend Signet, though. And your other two friends left the city unaccosted, as the rebels agreed, and the powers in charge have forgone a king, and instead have combined elected figureheads from both sides and combined what they're calling the Syndio Senatorial. So yeah, nobody's seen Signet. The other two friends that you knew in the city, they abandoned the city because they were Derran loyalists.
Sorry, what was the Syndio Senatorial?
And
what was it?
The king,
like the new police?
They have foregone a king and instead have combined elected figureheads from both sides of the Derran and rebel sides and created basically like a senate, but they're calling it the Syndio Senatorial. Sort of like a symbiotic meeting of minds is where I got the name from.
Sorry, just quick question. Falconer, do you have sending at all?
I do not.
Would anyone in our
I think Kinneros has sending too.
That wouldn't work. Would anyone in our ship's party have sending?
You don't have your ship's party with you anymore.
I know, but do they?
I don't believe so.
Damn it. I don't want to waste his scroll, but I want to make sure Vakmir is okay. And technically, they met Vakmir.
Yeah, Magnus would have... No, Magnus didn't. No, nobody you were in jail with has sending that can help you.
Damn.
What, Vlad doesn't have sending? It's just Kinneros.
Kinneros is just talking on the toilet. Which on the fling is just hang your ass over the side. Somebody down below. Oh, what happened?
Second bomb of the trip.
Nice. You can have 5 for that. Right. So, anyway, that's what's been going on.
Cool.
Well, I love you. I'm sorry. I got
I
worried.
love you too.
You vanished as soon as everything took place.
He was there. Can I come out now?
We all know you're gay, bro.
Okay. Normir, hey.
It's the best.
Zodell, and he like goes to give you like a little high five, and you both miss, and he kind of just like slaps your shin because you're just huge and he's little.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
That
high
happens, it's
shin.
alright.
Yeah.
It's nice seeing you again. Sorry, if it's any, what's the word? If it's any relief to you, Arya is with the gang helping me do some, I have a friend that's in danger in Duralium, and that was one of the big reasons we were coming here. So.
Right. No, alright. That's good of you to help your friends, dear.
Yeah, I couldn't just think about myself.
But I was wondering.
We were just worried. Sorry, go ahead.
Do you at all have any sending?
Oh, aye.
You do? Oh my goodness. Do you remember when we were in prison and the guards came up to me and there were 2 of them and they dragged me out of there?
Yeah, Vacmir.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, he knows who he is.
You know Vakbear, yes.
He's been newly promoted
Right.
in New Derra. He's now a general.
Cool.
Really?
Good for him.
Aye.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't even know
Well,
who he is, but cool.
I just want to make sure he's okay. He's.
He's great.
Oh, awesome.
Well, he's been very instrumental in making sure that the Derran loyalists are getting relocated from the city unaccosted.
Right.
Managing our new troops, and he's even started taking up a bit of magic lessons from some of our
Nice.
our new Derran citizens.
Well, that's great. I mean, if next time you see him or speak to him or whatever, tell him I'm safe. I'm going north to
Vacmir,
Duke's estate.
Zodell's safe. Going to the Duke's estate. She's happy about your promotion.
I want to check in on Xandra and Lady Wren.
She's going to check in on Xandra and Lady Wren.
Hopefully, I'll check in with you again after then.
Hopefully, she'll check in with you again after that. I think I'm pretty much out of words there, though. At that point.
Yeah, you get it.
And,
I'm glad you're able to. Perfect.
He says
Oh,
he's glad you're alive. Be super careful with all the things he talked to you about, with the Lady Wren, gone mad.
Yeah.
He says he's not sure about Xandra.
Oh.
He never saw her again after that, and you ran out of words.
I mean, it means a lot. Thank you for letting me.
I got 3 more if you want.
It's okay. I mean, I've learned to ration it out.
Send a message to Arya.
Has Normir ever like seen the Duke or been that far north?
I'm not familiar with Mr. McCragan. I mean, he's dead now, so that's
What?
something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Lady Wren.
I didn't. Yeah.
As far as I understand it, he kind of got pulled in all directions at once. Wasn't very pretty.
Gross.
I mean, he deserved
Pretty.
worse. Sorry, there we go. He deserved worse.
Oh, he was a right cock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were about to say he was all right. I'm like,
No, he was a right cock. Look, I just helped the rebellion
No,
take over.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
same page.
All right. Awesome. Yeah, I mean.
Agreed.
Boom.
Bang.
Pow.
I'm sick of this now.
Oh, I was just. Okay.
Any other questions? Anybody? From the guy who just helped overthrow a city? 1,000-year-old city?
I was overthrowing the city.
High five. Tree.
It was a lot of fucking work. I'm very exhausted. I think when all of this allocation of rebels and reallocation of Darren's is...
You guys should go on a vacation.
I'm going to sleep for like... I'm going to turn into a bear. And
Are the
sleep
dogs okay?
Sleep for like 4 months. Oh, most of them.
Okay, good.
I mean, some of them were caught up in the fighting. That was unfortunate, but like I said, your mother's helping with the healing, the allocation of folks. Why are you squinting at me like that?
Oh,
I was going to say something, but then I remembered I'm not there.
I mean,
You were
you
doing
could
dishes.
be at some point. Just walk out of the.
That's fine.
That's what I did.
I wanted
like,
to
oh,
talk
no.
to.
I'm just gonna send a sending to your friend Magnus. I kind of missed him. I feel like you have different age groups, but you get along really well. You know,
Yeah.
your mother and I really want you to have babies. Magnus, this is Noramir. I'm not sure where you're at because this is a really small ship, and I'm only seeing like 3 people.
You
Are
could
you
just
all
have-
right? Are you well? Love to see you again. As you start taking your pink flowery apron off from cleaning dishes, snap the rubber gloves off.
Rubber gloves are colored. gotta rinse the soap out of the sink. There we go. Okay. Oh, hey, Normir.
As you just walk out of nowhere because you can't see the mansion door.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that explains it. Good day.
I've got a tray of iced tea with me.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
You can't take stuff that you made in the mansion outside the mansion.
All right.
So you were holding a tray, and you walk out, and now you're just holding nothing.
Oh, that was a waste of time.
Sorry, buddy. It's the rules of the spell.
That's fine. Oh, hey, when did you get here?
Well, you see that big fucking spinning thing? I dove in under that like a fucking eagle. Arya caught me like we are dancers.
It was pretty awesome.
About 10, 15 minutes ago.
Oh, what's going on back in Derra?
I'll fill you in. Yeah.
And he tells you all the stuff.
Whoa, that's crazy.
It's like the
It's
Flash
so-
reading a
so-
book.
It's a bit crowded, not gonna lie. A couple 100,000 folks moving into a city. But magic abounds. They've even set up a Carstonia's Tower there.
Oh shit! Really?
The rebels.
Anytime.
What?
Start-
Kristonia's tower?
Carstonia's Tower.
Like Gerald's tower, but like,
Well, yeah, she took it over.
oh, dang.
I mean, she's not exactly the.
I mean, we knew that.
She's not the greatest, but at least like there's a
She
magical.
likes us.
There's a magical guild in Derra for the first time ever.
Amazing.
I'm excited about it. There's already been some magic goods being weighed and
Have you
traded.
seen Seema? Do you know
I'm
who
not
that is?
familiar with Seema.
Oh, okay. Just Magnus's mom.
What's her
She's like 12
normal whatever name?
ish. Holostrata.
That's right, Seema, aka the Bitch Queen, aka.
Holostrathus a saint.
What?
Her and Gorchin Vensky are the top 2 heads of the Black Hand. They'd helped us pull this all off.
Gordon Vensky's
Oh my
the
God.
black hand?
The Gorch.
The gorge.
There's a little, and Zodel dies.
Zodel's twin sister comes out. The Gorch. The Gorch.
And then you die too.
Triplets!
Yeah, it's
Shit.
the King's High Council, or the head of the High Council, Ashiatus, and then Gorchin Vensky and Holostrata, the head of the Black Hand.
Would you look at that?
I mean, they helped us take the city.
Yeah, no, they were very helpful. One of them almost killed Magnus, and then Holostrata was like, "No, they're good people," and then they left us alone, and we got the fuck out of there.
Like, so she's a saint, but like, have
She's
you
a
ever like
wonderful woman.
talked to her?
Let's see. I'm 324
So you're
years
saying-
old, so yeah, probably at least 100
So you're
times.
saying no attitude, no snark, no nothing?
I mean, when you live to be hundreds of thousands of years old, you get a bit of a snark, but I've reached out to her in the past and had problems, and she's sorted them for me. You've been working in concerts like ever since I lived in Derra.
And then what's your take on the Everlife then?
They're just young little miscreants. You know, you'll look at a person with a life of a couple 100 years, and then you compare it to someone who's been around since oceans were formed. There's a matter of perspective.
You would think that they would have more patience, though.
when a decade can seem like a minute,
Yeah.
not really.
So the Everlife are like newer high bloods then?
Well, primarily, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Ones that are in their first, second, third, maybe only 50th lifetime.
Okay.
Yeah. The high blood, or the Black Hand,
They're all
they're the ones, they
oldies.
just want to find a way to die.
Interesting.
Hence the ascension of a god. He was just going around poking them,
Oh shit, really?
popping them. Wasn't working though.
Oh.
A couple have come back already. So next is the mechanism.
I was just gonna ask you about that. What the heck is that?
It's a little bit beyond my knowledge, but from what the Black Hands say, and working with them and helping the rebels take over, and the plan of it all, thankfully the Ascended God isn't a cock, because that could have just been a world of darkness and no help whatsoever. From what I understand, could be the only way that the High Bloods could die.
I mean, it was just like a column of.
It's a what?
It was like a column, and went endlessly into the earth.
You seen it?
Yeah, I was in the castle.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
You knew that. You and what's
So
his
you know when
name?
you go into the bathhouses, and then there's like.
Normir and Hunterbuck didn't know that. They weren't with the crew that found it. In the
Yeah,
Well,
I
I
know,
to-
but
I
you
told Hunterpuck.
told Hunterpuck and Normir, and they were both like, it was under our noses the whole time.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So just that's
Bathhouses. You
a belated response.
hidden door that goes into the vaultine.
What did it look like?
There was another like little hidden switch that Kinneros found
I love me a hidden switch.
that went down
Right?
below where the bathhouse is,
Right.
and yeah, it was just like this column with branches coming off of it, and it was just continuously turning. And
Fast?
And
Was it fast?
No, it was pretty slow.
Alright.
And then it went down, like we couldn't see. It was completely dark. And then when you put on your gem of seeing or whatever it is,
Gem of True
Very,
Sight.
very magical. Blinded
it basically
me for
blinded him.
hours.
Imagine so.
Yeah,
From
it
what
was crazy.
from what I know, from all of the history I've read, it's what turns the dust.
Oh shit.
It is the core, and supposedly has immense power. As far as how they're going to channel it, I don't know. But
Wow.
they seem to think that's their last ditch effort to find eternal release.
So the storyteller.
Okay, I'm gonna pee. That was a very aggressive. I got something for you, DM.
Yeah,
I'm gonna pee. You guys talk, because that was a lot of info.
that was a lot of info.
Yeah, why did you leave Derra so fast?
My mom. I mean, my what's her
Well-
face? My whatever.
We got things to do, I guess.
Anybody ask him about Rosa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Right.
What
As
about Rosa?
I as me know what the Aspherian Alliance is, but nobody in character does.
No.
The Aspherian Alliance.
Did we see Rosa get away, or she didn't die, did she?
She got away.
She
No,
got
she got away.
Yeah,
and then
okay.
she's been taunting me with
Blip-blip
sendings every now and then.
Oh shit, okay.
Damn.